Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to Monday Night Twitch. I'm your host, Mike, the WanderingTook. Joining me tonight, we have a full house. In the first seat, we have Daniel, Mr. Bigfomlof himself.
Hey, man. How are you?
Hey, I'm good and not at all gamed out. How are you?
Good. I too am not at all gamed out because I missed a very important weekend.
Yeah. We did what we could, though.
Yep.
And
Speaking of a very important weekend, who else is here?
we have Grant, aka Anzu.
Hey guys, I'm just along for the ride again.
Hey, so
Awesome to have you.
I gotta ask, what's the DTP in DTP Anzu? Or can we not say that on air?
I was originally a member of the Debauchery Tea Party.
That is
So,
the best story you could have possibly given there.
Now,
hence,
is the debauchery tea party different from the tea party here?
Oh, I'm sure it is.
oh, very much so.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is more
was just-
debauchery involved?
Oh, very much so.
Oh my goodness.
Mike, who's that other voice?
Oh, that other voice is Joe, the Purple Wizard himself. Joe, how's it
Hey, that's me.
going?
I'm not gamed out, but I'm kind of talked out.
Yeah.
So we'll see how much. My voice is still working, so that's good. But yeah, I was just talking all weekend long. It was wonderful.
You read tonight.
That was great. Yeah, because we debuted Epic Fire in the Night. You did it in person at Con of the Rings, and then I organized it for the Cant of the Rings, and I think it worked out really well on both sides.
Seemed like it.
It's
We had at the Con of the Rings, we had at one point 6 teams playing at the same time, or 6 groups playing at the same time, all around the room.
yeah.
Well, that's so
and-
great.
Yeah, and I got to be in the last one that got going after I'd kind of answered several questions around the room, and there's one more that got started up, and I got to be in that one, which was great until it wasn't great.
Yeah.
We got swarmed by bats a couple times, and then incinerated by dragons, and losing heroes, and then it was over.
Yeah.
But across the room, I think 3 groups won, and 3 groups lost, so it was about the right level of challenge.
Yep,
Oh,
I think
that's
so.
great.
We were, they said 2 turns. I think we were 3 rounds from winning, but we were just at that tipping point where things were starting to turn around, and then all hell kind of broke loose for one team. They got a really bad run, and someone brought the one ring, and it's always great. It's always, like you said, it's a great idea until it's not. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that was a blast. Okay, but I know we're on a bit of a timer tonight, so let's just hop to it. Daniel, you loaded this up. What are we playing?
We are playing the most recent ALeP quest, Fire on the Estemnet. I'm excited. I know nothing about it. I read through some of the instruction cards, so I can tell you what Steed X means.
Awesome. Good.
But basically, it looks like we're running around rescuing wild ponies.
Yeah, I've played half of this, and
Okay.
it was going really well. So I think I can assume that I would have gotten gut punched in stage 3 because that's what they like to do to us now.
Yep. Now, McDog said today on Discord that because he was the designer of this, or a co-designer, or worked on it, he might have to pop into chat to check on us. So I hope he's there.
Oh,
at some
he
point
is
today.
already here. He's saying
Oh,
he
hello,
had his
Ben.
Icarus moment in the Epic game where he flew too close to the sun and the dragon clipped his wings and tanked the whole table. Yeah.
I heard about that, yeah.
Ben, if you catch us doing something wrong, you can hop onto voice and let us know, and then hop back off. I know you also are voiceless.
Yeah.
So, but feel free to tell us what we missed.
So this seems like what's that Heirs of Numenor cycle quest? The easier one.
Are you talking about the encounter at Amon?
Encounter. This feels like Encounter at
It feels like that,
right? Where you have your wild.
Based on the rule book, it looks like it.
Yeah. So.
All right.
I've never even I saw the quest here, and it was just like, well, since we've just done the Alberg plot, why not?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
This looks fantastic. So, Steeds is different than what happens with enemies, so we should explain that first. Daniel,
Okay.
Steeds. What's the Steeds keyword?
Well, I can tell you all about that. Steeds X. It's a new keyword on locations and quest cards in Fire on the Estemnet. The Steeds keyword uses resource tokens to represent the Steeds' roaming Rohan, which are vulnerable to capture by orcs. When a card with the Steeds keyword enters play, place resource tokens on it equal to X. Resource tokens placed in a card this way are called Steeds and do not count as resources. When a location is explored, a quest stage defeated, or an enemy defeated, move all the Steeds from that card to the Wild Steeds objective card.
The other
Now,
thing here is
not
that,
surprisingly, people are trying to capture these Steeds.
yes, and whenever an enemy enters play, you move a steed from wild steeds to them. Now, is it one steed or is it multiple? That's the... I was playing
think,
solo, so...
Yeah, I think it is when an enemy captures, move all steeds from the enemy to captured steeds, then move one steed from wild steeds to that enemy.
That's when it's captured. But when an enemy enters play, something happens. Because they don't have the steed's keyword on them.
After an enemy enters play, place a steed, wild steed on that enemy.
Okay, so they're
It's
going to
on
be...
the wild steed's objective.
Got it. So they're draining our wild steeds.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Yes.
What did he say?
He says one steed onto each enemy. It's Amon-Din with steeds instead of villagers. Beautiful.
Yep. Thank
Okay.
you. Well, let's talk about
loot-
the decks we're bringing, Mike.
Sure. What are you bringing? You're in first player slot. You're playing support.
I'm playing a support deck that it's called the Unlikely Friendship Cancellation deck.
That's a great one.
It cancels bad things and friendships.
Fantastic.
But
We'll
boy
see
did I
more
get an
better
opening.
candidate.
Boy did I get an opening hand I sure like. Lots of tricks there.
Yep, I'll say so.
Um,
Jeez, you couldn't ask for a better hand.
yeah. It's almost as if I mulliganed 12 times.
Oh my goodness. I got a hankering for Dale again over the weekend, so I'm playing.
Look
I've
at
been
that.
slowly refining this deck over the weekend.
Great to see it, as ever. And in third seat, we've got Grant. What are you bringing us?
Well, I'm bringing a tried and true deck that will work very well against the ALeP plot. I'm bringing back my range 3 hunters, and let's see how many times I get to trigger Herald Brand this time.
Oh yeah,
This is fun.
yeah, for sure. Okay.
And then, Joe, you brought what you call an air store deck.
Yes, Joe,
Might need
first,
some explaining.
before you start, do you mind making your hand visible so I can show the viewers at home?
Did I have a hand?
Yeah, that you have a hand.
Uh,
He said he was bringing an
let's see.
Aerostor deck, and I didn't think he was bringing this Aerostor deck.
I mentioned that Aerostor was in the deck, and that was the conclusion they jumped to. And that he was one of the heroes. So I don't know why they would be so confused, but clearly they were.
I like that you still
this
put
is
Will
my
of the West in.
attempt-
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. I have found myself actually really liking Spirit Aragorn, or as I'm starting to call him, Scorched Agorn. And this is my attempt to try to figure out what to do with him. So, yeah, I like the utility he brings. He's got great flexibility with what he can do with his action every round, and I think it's intriguing. So there's definitely some location control in this deck. I've got some combat capabilities. They're not a ton, but I can quest reasonably well, and I'll be cycling through my cards quite quickly.
All right,
Store and with Light of or Elven Light. Once I find that, but
awesome,
yeah, still refining this one. But I like Spirit Aragorn.
excellent.
So there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say right up front, I'm going to be taking my planning out of order because this is a Dale deck. This could take some time. I don't want to drag the whole team down. I'll just do my turn while you guys do yours.
Okay.
And I'll probably take just
First,
one.
though, I'm going to read you guys a story called Poachers in the Night.
Oh, please do.
Is it a bedtime story?
With fire and whip, the orc host has regrouped to rob Rohan of its prize steeds.
Have a good sleep.
Good night, children. All right, setup. We set the shores of Anduin, the Orc Battalion, and Morgok aside out of play. Make a copy of Pillage Stables, the active location. Done. Add wild steeds, capture steeds, and one copy of the Estemnet Pestures to the staging area. Mike, can you place 1 + 12 steeds on wild steeds?
Would that be a baker's dozen?
That would be a baker's dozen. Then, Mike, would you be so kind as to look through that encounter deck for a different enemy and add it to the staging area for each of us?
How many different enemies are there? Are there actually exactly 4? Oh, there's 5.
That's somehow,
Okay,
sometimes
there's
that's what they
more.
do to us, right?
There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. There's this one. We get a choice. We still get a choice.
Okay.
Look at
Okay.
that. Okay. Well, one of them says Surge, and he has 2 attacks, so I think that should be one of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna put up the Orcish Horse Butcher just because I love that name.
When it deals damage to a character, either discard an attachment from that character or raise the engaged player's threat by 1. Okay, I don't want to take him. 30. Okay.
So Ben, I can't help but notice there's a whole lot of stuff before we even start, and I think that's rude.
No.
An Orc
Look,
Snaga. Love it.
yeah. What do you guys think for the others?
I've chosen mine. Mike's chosen his.
I don't see a ton of questing on the table for the group early on.
No, and
That's
I
fair to
didn't
say.
draw into Nenya.
So I think the lower threat guys are our best bet, actually.
I can't help
Also,
but notice that the Orc Lookout will capture his steeds.
Yeah. So we have to kill him fast. So are you saying let's put in the White Mountain Beastmaster and the Blackland Scouts?
That's what I'm thinking.
All
I
right.
think that's fair. You got shuffling that deck, Mike?
I have shuffled that deck. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
they've entered play.
So they get one of our steeds on each of them, right?
Yep. From our Wild Steed Bank.
Okay, so there should still be, yep, look at that.
Okay, then we flip this over. I'll let you read that.
Thank you. Setting out from the stables, you attack the horse thieves head on. Push them back from the fields before they make away with their stolen beasts. It comes with 12 steeds as well. Forced at the end of the round, move 4 steeds from this stage to
3
captured
steeds.
steeds.
3 steeds. 4 steeds. 4 steeds.
Thank you. Well, as written, it is 4 steed. From this stage to captured steeds. If there are no steeds remaining here, advance to the next stage.
That looks like one meeple steed.
Yeah.
That is 1 meeple steed.
One meeple steed. Yeah,
There
that's
was
how
another
that's how-
orc in the deck. There were 6.
Nice.
Another option?
Hang on, there were 6 enemies in there.
It's a lot of enemies.
Oh, you're right. I think,
That one's a doomed 1 guy. We should maybe have that one not be revealed.
yeah.
So should we
Let's
take that
let's
instead of the
replace
White Mountain?
let's replace the Beastmaster with him.
What about the scouts?
that's
The
what I was
scouts
just
are
thinking.
constantly
No,
dealing
yeah, the
damage.
scout. The scout.
Do we have healing in our decks?
Never.
Yeah, I do. I do,
Okay,
but I
for
have to
you
get
or
Nenya out to get my healers out because it's
Okay.
yeah. I do have.
And do you have Nenya in your hand?
No, I don't. But I have a
No.
word of Gondor or word of healing. So
Okay, so we do have some healing.
we will have some healing at some point.
Okay.
Ready, guys?
We are ready.
Shift N.
Oh, I just drew into Nenya. Isn't that
Well,
awesome?
that's nice.
All right, so my planning will look like a Light of Valinor on Argalad, an Elven King on Argalad, and Galleon, who is super willful right now. That's me.
This is like, oh no, I can still draw. Yeah, this is like the worst Dale start ever.
Nice.
Yep,
You've
no
got your
allies,
2 key attachments.
but no allies.
That's good at least.
Okay, I'm going to drop out.
Ooh, it's a non-captured steed.
Exactly.
All right.
And I can take out this Orcish Wrangler if we need to, because I do have a hands upon the bow.
That'll help with questing. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
So we're advancing in 3 turns no matter what. Or we advance first and
There's no way to deal with that, right?
to advance you have to advance faster.
Right.
And
Oh, I see.
if you advance
Okay,
faster,
I'm
we
just
get
starting
those
a card
steeds. We get those
with-
steeds.
Arwen.
So not only do we have all those monsters in there, we still have to draw 4 encounter cards.
Yes, we do.
Ben,
I see 5 cards in the staging area before we even start. I know. This is
yeah,
like
Ben,
I think this is like Helm's Deep.
again, all I can say is rude.
Well, Ben's response is maybe rude to have so much in the staging area, but you get to pick your enemy, so it makes it okay. You know what that means? It means we're going to draw into the bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think Ben's-
my deck is not a fan of that pasture.
Yeah, I think Ben's trying to kill her early.
Yeah. And then it's basically the choice is do you want a dick punch or to be kicked in the nads? That's really, I mean, thanks, Ben. But you got a choice.
I'm gonna
All
hold
right.
on for that one for now and play this guy instead. Save a resource and then look at the top 5 for a cost of 1.
This is C-Stan's favorite
That-
card, so did it work? Did it work?
Well, I found a card of cost of 1 that I will play.
Okay, that's some. Were you searching for other Elven Light?
I already got it.
You're 1?
Or I don't get to see that. You don't see that one very much anymore. I love that card.
It's
really good.
actually works really well with Aragorn because there's times where you want him to have 3 willpower or 4
No,
an
that's-
extra willpower.
Oh, yeah,
to be able to
absolutely.
carve something.
Oh yeah.
He's great. He's great.
And I have plenty of
All right.
card draw where if I put it back on top of my deck, I can use it again next round. But if I need an emergency reading, I can use Aragorn for that. It gives me flexibility when I need it.
All right. So we got to get out of that pillage stables then.
All right. So, Mike,
There
I have
we
a
go.
question about dragon cards.
Yep.
Is there a way to quest with the hero but not
Shift
exhaust
Q.
him?
Yes.
Shift Q, is that what it is, or is it something else?
Yes, it's Shift Q.
Shift Q.
Okay. So Shift Q, Q, Q. I should be in for 5. Yep.
I'll get there. $11. Okay, I got 4 in my pocket.
And I can move that by 2
Great.
by either clearing this Eye of Sauron or the Orcish Wrangler.
All right.
With my hands upon the bow, so
I will
Aragorn
have.
flex this by 2 as well, or 3.
Yep. I will take one of these orcs and reduce their threat with
Okay.
Argalad. Do some damage. Oh, this is gonna be exciting,
Oh, we got Argalat and Spirit Aragorn in the same game. This is fun.
right? Okay. Are we ready for card 1?
Yeah, we're ready for card 1.
My card is
We're ready until card 1.
Open Meadow.
Steeds
2.
Q.
Okay.
That's all
Mike,
right.
what have you done?
Forget it. I'll let you do it. It's
Okay.
great.
Card 2. Mike, your card is
Well, it's in the
The
staging
pasture.
area. Hang on. It gains force at the end of combat at the topmost enemy in the discard pile to the staging area. So that's a thing.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh, another one. Way to nerf Aragorn. Oh my goodness.
He's still useful. It just doesn't do the best thing he wants to do.
Yeah, I guess.
Grant, your card is these cats.
An enemy.
good job.
Okay. And then,
Oh, they get this wild steed, right?
Yes, they do.
oh, yep. Okay. And then the expanded search. Force after an enemy is engaged, either move a steed from wild steeds to captured steeds, or that enemy gets +3. Great.
Yeah, okay.
Sadly, can't Eleanor that.
+3 attack. Whew.
Yet
Yeah.
we made 7 progress, guys.
Holy moly.
Do we want to move on? We have no idea what's beyond that. Well, I guess Mike does, but I don't know what's beyond this.
We're not moving on.
I
Yeah.
think we probably want a couple allies out first.
All right.
So, is that the saying you don't want me to snipe one of these guys in the staging area?
Or me Argalad them.
Well, we aren't moving on anyways because we'll still go through the pillage stables. So.
Well, yeah.
Even
So the
one
pillage
more
stables are
would fit.
gone. So the pillage stables are gone, which means
Yeah.
all 4 of these go back to here, right?
Yeah.
This card
That-
has victory points. Send it to the victory display?
Yep.
Okay.
All the locations here have victory points, which is really awesome.
Okay. And then there's 4 so far. Are we going to do some killing and some damage? And
Well, I can do up to 6 damage with hands upon the bow, which means I could kill out these Blackland scouts. I could
I
definitely kill the
think
Servant
that's
of the Eye
okay.
or the Orcish Wrangler.
I'm in favor of killing something because of this awful.
right.
Uh,
You hit for 6, you said, Grant?
6 with hands upon the bow, which will kill out this Blackland scout, the Eye of Sauron, the Servant of the Eye, or the Orcish Wrangler.
I think these scouts kind of are awful.
Okay, let's kill the scout then.
Which
Hands
one's
upon
the
the
scout?
bow.
It's the... So we don't have to engage the scouts this round, though.
we don't, but they. Yeah, that's true.
They
won't.
do stuff at the beginning of combat, right?
They do, but in terms of things that will engage this round and get extra attack, it doesn't have to be them.
Should we take out the Servant of the Eye then?
I would.
It's really
Well,
just
hold on a
two.
sec.
There's
Well,
only-
hold on a sec.
Okay.
I'm going to this orc butcher is pretty badass, right?
He is.
Cards keep shuffling around. I can't keep my eye on.
Yeah,
one
who's
of them.
moving the cards?
I was organizing them. Okay, so the
Okay.
Orc Butcher's not coming down.
I'm just thinking like I can reduce him by 1 hit point and Grant can kill him. I think he's bad, but you're right, he's not coming down, nor is the Beastmaster.
So
I think we're gonna want to pull these guys down anyway, though, if we can deal with them.
right. So then, yeah, let's kill off one of the ones we're not bringing down, and we can handle the other 2 that are coming down. Then.
Like I'll take the Wrangler
Okay.
and hang with him for a bit. Even though I don't really need to. So should we hit? I think this guy's worth hitting, the Butcher.
Okay.
So I will Argalad him.
Okay, and then do you want me to snipe him with Legolas?
And then that's enough damage to kill him. It also puts 2 more progress on.
When is the timing of when are we reading this before we resolve the quest?
Well,
Both of those are, yeah.
Okay, so then let's recount how much progress we just did.
All right, just did it.
Before we
I
move
put
it,
2 on.
before
I
we
put
clear
2
the
on the
location.
quest. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, 6 progress on the main.
Oh, right, because Argalad would have reduced that one's threat by X, but we killed that same enemy. Got it. It's not
Yep.
2 separate
Correct.
instances. Okay. All right, then I think we're good.
Okay. Then I'm going to exhaust Elven King to return Galleon to my hand to stand Argalad. I could do that all day.
Yeah.
Travel. These pastures are terrible.
I'm
They are.
thinking the open meadow.
yeah.
That's even terribler.
I mean,
Yeah,
Joe, what are your thoughts?
it's already done. The first player made a decision.
Okay.
That's
I'm
done
actually
then.
I'm actually grateful for this side quest
Ah, yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna
We
actually
still
put
only
it
have
over
2
with
turns.
quests.
Every time we delay, we're losing 4 of those.
Yep. Okay, so it is now encounters.
Keep in mind, you don't want to have things just sitting around. Like, if you're going to engage something, try to kill it, especially that Wrangler.
Yeah.
Because
I have
if
three
he
attacks
captures,
over here.
okay, because if he captures his steeds, that's a problem.
Yeah. If you have 3 attack, why don't you take people? I got 2 arrows to go your way with you.
We have to defend first, though.
Well, that's what I think what Grimborn's for.
Well, he can defend one of them, but we need to defend a second one somewhere. I guess that could be Aragorn instead of attacking. We also have another Legolas attack too. So, how much Argolad's attacking for? 2?
2.
Okay.
So he and Aragorn can kill a Wrangler. You could maybe take that one undefended.
I maybe could. Maybe not sure I want to, but I maybe could.
Well, who has to come down? The Wrangler
Um,
and the Servant of the Eye, right?
Oops,
We
sorry.
need we not enough. We
Oh,
could defend something with Eleanor as well.
Yep.
But
Things are
then-
going to be in front of me for a long time.
Well, no, we've got Legolas.
Okay. Yeah, I'll defend.
Is Grimbeorn going to kill a thing by himself?
I'll defend the Wrangler who only attacks for 2 with Eleanor, if that's all right.
So does this work?
Yeah. Is Grimbeorn going to defend and kill something himself?
Yes, he can kill whatever you need him to kill.
Okay, then I am not needed for my purposes unless there's like an extra attack or something where I need my sentinel. So you can put it in front of me if you want, but it's not. My attack won't be needed.
I see.
Got it.
So
Got it.
And he's Sentinel if we need it.
yes.
Well, then put the Orcish Wrangler in front of Joe, right? Because that way Argolad and
I guess am I defending them instead of Eleanor?
No, I thought Eleanor was defending it.
yeah,
I'll
but then
defend it.
what's Aragorn's 3 attack doing? That's the problem.
Nothing, but we don't need it. We're okay.
Yeah,
But Aragorn is a more sensible defender than Eleanor, I guess. So
Okay. Yep. No, I'll do it. I'm happy to.
okay.
he's our backup.
Although Aragorn
He can still
Aragorn
do
does
it.
have more hit points.
Aragorn's a
Yeah.
backup defender. That's what he is.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So I will defend it myself.
After killing that butcher, add a steed to wild steeds. Yes, we should have done that. Thank you. Thank you, Ben.
Okay. Also, this Orcish Wrangler, when he attacks, move a steed from the active location to him. Okay, so I got. Oh,
Sorry.
Mike, one of us is going to be steed manager.
Okay, you're
Who
steed
is it going to
manager.
be?
You're steed
Okay.
manager.
Eleanor blocks, no problem. Grimbeorn. If there are more steeds and wild steeds than uncaptured,
Oh yeah,
attacking enemy captures its steeds.
guys, what did you do for your expanded search?
I think you would have had to have
Had to move a wild to capture.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did it again.
Mike, can you do it? Can you
Okay.
just be steed master since I'm running everything else?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
So what
All
are we
right.
doing with Serve the Eye? Same thing then? Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
attacks you, raise your threat by 1. Grimbeorn, did you do that?
Doing it now. There we go.
Okay.
And he's dead.
He's dead, but his shadow goes off, right?
If there are more steeds on wild steeds than on captured steeds, attacking enemy captures its steeds.
So the Servant of the Eye captures a steed and then is killed by Grimbeorn. Right?
Yep.
But then those 2 go right back to wild, right?
What two?
Oh no, he captures. That means they're perfect. They're permanently there, right?
Yeah.
There's no one on him anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Legolas
And Argolad
kills
Kill-
the guy.
kill this guy in front of me, which puts 2 back onto wild steeds, right?
Done.
And 2 more progress on the quest card. On the active location.
Oh, that's
From Legolas.
beautiful. I like Legolas.
Legolas
Yep.
is badass.
He really is.
Okay. Beginning of combat phase, we had to deal 4 damage to characters in play.
I'll take
I'm
one.
happy to give one to ball in for me.
I'll have 1.
Can we all take 1? Okay.
Looks like we did.
At the end of the round, Mike, are you horse master?
Sure, so I'm removing 4 steeds from here to captured. Oh boy.
Bad, right?
Oh yeah.
How do we
this is-
save these? How do we save these captured?
We don't let them get captured,
That's it.
as far as I know.
It's like the
can't-
dead villagers on Amundin. You can't raise the dead.
Not with that attitude, Grant.
Well, I'm going to make a card
Shift
called
N.
Your Attitude.
Damn it. Boy, if I had only just free peopled or tree peopled with Galleon instead of standing up, I could have got Haldir.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Oh, well.
All right, let's get some peeps into play. You guys go ahead and plan. I'm just doing my thing. This might take a
I'm
bit.
dropping out a Rivendell Blade.
I'm going to pass in case we need Valen. Olorian can wait. Of course, I will put out my
Yeah.
good friend Galleon.
Are you going to trigger tree people?
Nope. I'm going to wait to see if Argalad is needed for multiple things.
Man, this is slow. Okay. Well, I got a Sentinel Defender on the board.
We
Nope.
like that.
I didn't get a Quester, though. All right.
Has everybody planned?
I'm trying to decide what to do here. I think the
Okay.
answer to that is get an unexpected courage out.
Always a good thing.
Probably on
Ben's,
Grimbjorn. We didn't have enough defense last time.
That's always a good idea.
Ben's teasing us.
Why?
Says there may be a way to get some captured steeds back.
Ah,
Perhaps on stage 3.
see, that's why it's different from raising the dead, Grant. They haven't eaten these horses yet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if it's anything like their Scouring of the Shire, where it's like, yeah, you can spend 10 turns doing this, but every turn we're just going to wallop you.
All right, let's get out of this quest card. Should we
Well,
or not?
That or expanded search.
Yeah, expanded
I'm
search
thinking
is
that we
really bad.
save more horses by running fast, right?
I say
And
we
we-
save more if horses going to expanded search. Because 4 attacks, and you've already done what Poachers of the Night does to you in 1 turn. Oh, hey, I'm first player.
Ah!
It's your call.
We're going to
Well, what do you
expand
know about
Galadriel.
search.
that, huh?
We're going to the search.
We're going to the search. This early in the game, I don't want to see that.
Okay.
Time will tell if that was a good idea or not. But if you say it emphatically, it's a great idea.
That's right.
Yes.
Are we all in?
I'm all in, literally.
Looks like it.
Michael, your card is. Oh. Attached to an enemy counts. Force at the end of the round, each player raises their threat by 1 for each orc enemy in play.
Attached to a non-unique orc enemy with the highest engagement cost.
That would be the
That is
white
a
mount.
white. Do we care about this? I don't think this is worth Eleanor, to be honest.
No, it
No.
surges anyway.
Okay.
I think the one
Come here,
that
Beast
says, move X steeds to captured steeds, if there's something like that.
Another surge. Okay, you guys ready? Mike, this is still your card.
Who brought
All
land?
right, Steeds. Steeds 4, Mike. You are Steeds Master, right?
And we get 1 on them. He's stolen a wild steed.
Okay, that was just card 1, right?
That was card 1.
Grant, your card is Servant to the Eye, Doomed 1, everybody.
Oops, sorry.
Good lord. Card 3, you got more stables. Thank you, Horse Lord. And my card is okay. Oh, that got real.
Okay, well, we have some options,
Well, we're up 7,
which is actually
which
exactly
means
what we need.
exactly what we need.
Yeah, so
Leave it at that.
our options are be successful.
Move to the victory display with the quest. Get rid of open meadow.
So we have gained 1 steed from that.
You're the Steed Master.
Yeah, I've got it.
Do you guys want us argaladding? And
It doesn't
Like-
matter because we've.
I know, but I might as well just to put damage down.
So I guess it depends. So
Maybe I don't want to do that, so I can tree people from Galleon.
I mean, this
rather than stand up Argalad.
this Beastmaster is
Yeah, I
an
think 3
issue.
people is solid.
Say that again, Joe.
I think 3 people is a solid play here.
Okay.
If this is your moment, I don't think we need the Argalad moment at the moment. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what happens from encounters and such. All right. Well, Mike.
Can I advocate for traveling to one of these Estemnet pastures?
Yes, you can. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah,
What'd you do to say?
Yeah, these pillage stables are brutal.
It's
Oh, but at least you can
mostly
cancel
threat
it.
raising. You can you can cancel it with threat raising.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Estemnet Pasture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we need to be able to deal with those, and we can't deal with those if these things stay
Right. If
together.
we can get rid of this Estemnet pastures, I can start working on some of anything else we see.
Yeah. So that Beastmaster, yuck. That's a horrid effect.
That needs to be engaged and dealt with.
8 damage is a lot.
No, it's only what, Beastmaster?
It's like
5.
8 to kill it.
Oh yes.
I do
That's
have
all right.
4 defense. Okay, who else is coming down here?
We've got a Servant of the Eye coming,
And the Orcish Wrangler's coming.
and the Wrangler. I'll take the Wrangler again.
Okay.
I could pop Miravor and ready up Aragorn if we need his attack or defense.
Then why don't you take
Probably.
Servants of the...
If someone's getting fainted, why don't we bring down more people?
I think one more has to come down, right?
Yeah.
24, Servant of the Eye.
Oh, the Servant of the Eye. Who wants him?
Send him over to me.
Okay, because we've got. I mean, our good friend Grimbjorn's going to kill a lot of people, I think.
He's only got one
there's
resource,
Angel
so he can only
Cardland.
kill one.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
All right. Is that all the people we want down?
I think that's all the people we can kill.
Because these Blackland scouts are assholes.
But we can't kill them.
We can't. But right now we all have to take 8 damage.
We still have to, whether they're down here or not.
Understood, but we're going to keep having to do that.
Because we have, what, 3... Oh, yeah, that's going to take all of your attack.
Well, I've got another defender in the Ranger of Cardline out, so we could defend one more, and one is being fainted, so we could take another enemy for sure.
Can we kill these Blackland scouts instead? So if I say did something like that instead...
No, we need to take that White Mountain Beastmaster down and kill him. That's going to be a nasty effect on that treachery.
Yep.
So we've got to.
He goes down with you, and Legolas and Argalad, I think, can take him out.
Yes.
And I'll just keep this Wrangler in front of me, but I do move steeds from him.
Grimbjorn can kill him.
Okay. I really think we should take one of these Blackland scouts.
Send the scouts to me instead of the Servant of the Eye, and let's put the Servant of the Eye in front of...
You would have to go to me.
Yeah.
Because he's coming down naturally regardless.
Right, yeah.
I
Okay.
can't kill him this turn.
But
we'll deal with him later. I mean, that's one shot from Legolas at some point.
Right, yep.
Yeah.
And if you can defend him. All right, Shift S is shadows everyone, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Yep.
And in the right order? Okay. So, our first... Well, hold on. First, we have, at the beginning of the combat phase, either each player raises threat by 1 or deal 4. I'm going to raise my threat by 1.
I'm raising my threat
2.
by 1.
I'm going to raise it by 2.
No,
I mean,
that's from what effect? That's the...
These scouts, these Blackland scouts. I'm going to raise my threat by, I see what you say, 2, right?
Yep.
I don't need to get hurt anymore.
So we all have to raise our threat by 1 to do it, instead of the other option. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm up to what then? We're doing it by 1, but not by 2 of them?
We're doing it by 2.
By 2.
By 2.
Or 2 threat.
Okay.
Maybe let's not make a big habit of that, but
okay.
Yeah.
1's fine.
Okay. So now this guy defended in front of Mike. Who's taking him?
Me.
There is no shadow.
Okay.
So that's a bounce.
Yep.
Okay. The guy in front of Grant is fainted, right?
Yes.
It would seem so.
Oh, that's a nice feint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is defending the Black Land Scout?
I believe Grimbjorn was going to take this one. I couldn't defend it, but Grimbjorn can handle this too. So
Okay.
Can Grimbjorn kill it?
Grimbjorn?
Hang on. Can Grimbjorn kill it?
No,
he
he's killing the
can't.
guy in front of me, I think. So I can send
Yeah.
my arrows the other way.
Okay.
Okay.
well, hold on. After
Either the
Grimbjorn-
attacking enemy makes an additional attack or it captures its steeds. I
But
can
Grimbjorn
bow
can't
in
kill
that.
either
I
way,
don't
so.
know that it's worth it.
You can what?
I can bow in that.
You would capture one steed or additional attack, but I don't know really how much captured steeds. I mean, I'm sure they're bad. Question is how much bad, and I don't know the answer to that. But if it's choice between that and an additional attack,
Well, you know what we could do is give it an additional attack, let Grimbjorn hit it for 3. Then Aragorn and the Ranger of Cardolan can finish it off. That's a worse thing than the thing in front of me that I can just sort of defend for a while.
I am just going to go ahead and cancel it because I don't quite know the effect and I don't feel comfortable letting this go further. So,
Well, that's an
Cancel.
interesting call.
cancel
All right.
the hit stroke.
Grimbjorn, do you want to hit the Blackland Scout instead so Joe can just kill it?
I mean, I
if-
can.
If the Grimbjorn kills off the Wrangler instead, then Argalad can help me kill off the Blackland Scouts.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or
Good
is
point.
Argalad needed for the White Mountain
Alright,
Beast
yep.
Master?
Argalad needed for the Beastmaster.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Um,
he's
I
going.
thought
that way.
Legolas was going. Okay, never mind. I don't.
Legolas has 2 attacks though. Legolas can help me attack
Okay.
over
We
here.
should be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Grimbjorn, you're doing this. Thank you.
Yep.
There is no shadow, so you kill him, right?
Yep.
When he attacks, he removes Steed from him, the active location to the Orcish to him.
Yep.
Fine.
And then we kill him.
Then there's going to be, when he's dead, 2 on wild steeds, Mike.
Done.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Attacks backs.
I can't declare attacks. I got nobody.
Okay, so Legolas attacks with Argalad helping kill off the Beastmaster.
Done.
And then Legolas
Hold on.
attacks.
Hold on. Grant, can you hold on a second? Mike,
Yep.
can you deal with the horses?
Done.
Okay.
And that's 2 progress on the Estemnet pasture from Legolas.
Yep.
Clearing it.
Oh, so we get another 3 steeds. That's
We can
good.
move on this round.
Move to
And-
victory display. Okay.
And Legolas and the Ranger of Cardolan can kill the Blackland Scouts.
Yeah.
All right,
Triggering.
Mike, you got the horses?
Get out of
Horses
here.
are. Yeah. Blackland Scout had 1, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think we're at 8.
We can get out of
Guys,
here
do
1v.
we want to?
Well,
Probably,
it's gonna
right?
steal 4 steeds if we don't. I think it's a good choice now at this point. Looking at our
I do
staging
too.
area and our board, we're in a solid state. I don't know
Okay.
what's going to happen, obviously, but
Yep.
this feels like it's a way to
Yep.
save 4 steeds.
Mike, how do you advance the quest again on this?
X.
You just hit X on the quest card.
Yeah.
And it'll just discard.
You have to
Oh,
be
okay.
right over
And
it.
automatically replace. All right. 2A, Relentless Forces. Raging after the defeat of War Chief Thruk, the Orsvos masses over the countryside, wreaking havoc. On, they cry. Bang for horse meat.
Well, they are trying to kill them.
All right, Mike. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard into the encounter deck. Do you mind that?
Yeah, let's. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then, Mike, you add Orc Battalion to the staging area.
You're welcome.
Each other player discards cards from the top of the counter deck until an enemy is discarded and adds it.
This is a
I think that's
horrible
fine.
idea.
I think it's fine.
Oh,
Mike,
look,
you got all the
Ben.
Mike, you got all the discards and stuff?
Yep, that's all happening. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Okay. So a couple things happen.
Are there any one revealed?
Do they get revealed?
Is it add? Each other player discards cards and adds. Never mind. Okay.
Okay, so things to note. The Orc Lookout on the right captures its steeds at the end of the combat phase, which is right now. So he's captured his steeds.
There's nothing we can do about that. There's no point in worrying about it.
And he gets another steed right away, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. He takes another one.
Why does he get another one?
because rules of the quest: enemies always have steeds on them. They capture and then they grab more.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
That guy's pretty handsy then.
yes. So the Orc Battalion. This is the one that you can't hit him unless you have at least 3 characters attacking him, and everyone who attacks him takes a damage.
I love that.
Yeah.
I say we kill him next turn.
Yeah. Okay, so let's flip the card over.
We've got the orcs will not be satisfied until they reap the fields of stallion and mare. Flank them and scatter them to the east. Steeds 12, Mike.
Reap the fields of stallion and mare. That's fantastic. Okay.
So, we got to kill the battalion, and if there are no enemies in play, the force does not go off.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I'm gonna at this point treat people. All right. There's a look at, right? Look at top 5. Wow. Almost a whiff, but this guy shows up.
That's a defender for you.
That's something.
Yeah, not bad. A sentinel defend. That's nice. All right.
End of round. Guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Sadly, that did happen. Shift N.
Hang on. This did not calculate properly.
There's pillage stables. Did we trigger that effect?
Not yet. Good call.
Just a sec, guys. No, because we're all hitting things at once, it's messing up the counter. I think it had 8 on it, or did it have 7?
The steeds had 7.
That's 7. Okay, so then we have 11, and then what's this? 2 steeds end up moving to captured steeds, unless somebody raises.
Unless
their
you
threat
raise your threat.
Me? Oh, I'll raise my threat by 2 to cancel one of those.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh, so by going on when we did, then we took steeds off of 2 instead of off 1. Okay.
What just happened?
Mike, we have another pillage steeds deal with Mike for horses.
I did both pillage stables. Like I raised my threat for one of them, and I moved.
Well,
the other one.
one still has 4. Oh, that's
Yeah,
That's because I canceled the effect. Yeah.
Yep. Good. Sorry. Yep. All right. Is everyone done? Shift N.
Yep.
Okay. It's planning starring you, Grant.
Yep, I'm going to spend 1 resource and use Open the Armory. Good. That. And then I will drop out Arraignment of War on Grimbiorn.
Nice.
For 1 resource. That gives an extra willpower to Herobrand, so that's me done.
That's work. Joe, what do you got for us?
So that's fun. I get to cycle through Elven Light literally twice each round. Because I've got Airstrike, I can discard it for a different card, and then I can Arwen discard it that way. So I can discard it twice around, and then I can draw it as many times as I have the money for.
That is super cool.
With Steward, usually means twice. So let's see. What do I want? Still, no. So I have an option. I could get rid of that Estemnet pasture. But if I do it in a way that's not exploring it, all those steeds go on the captured steeds. From the forced effect on it.
Right. So you can't discard it. You can.
I could, but it's painful to do so.
Yeah.
However,
Mike means can't in the moral sense.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
The last, have you guys noticed that these have victory as pens? The last ones we've cleared should have gone to the victory pile.
They're all there.
Okay, awesome. So that means these pastures.
Thanks to C-Stand for making it so the card actually alerts me.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, if you hit X on a victory display card, it'll ask you if you really want it to be discarded or victory display.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Grant, what kind of threat reduction do you have in your deck?
I have Secret Vigils, although I have not come across any.
I mean, just in your deck in general.
Just Secret Vigil.
Okay. So you raising the threat from the pillage stables isn't ideal.
No.
Okay. So with that being the case, then these pillage stables will probably have to move 2 from them anyways to captured steeds.
Unless we travel to one, in which case we kill 2 enemies.
Do my Estemnet pasture plan. So
Right, okay.
I think it might be worth it in the long run to discard this card, place the 4 on there, and get moving with life. Or just say my deck doesn't do what it's supposed to, the location stuff it's supposed to do. Which is also fine.
Do you have to choose now, or can you choose after staging?
If I were to choose it now, I could play some cards. Like I've got Snowborn Scout. I could play that, and I would get its worth out of it if I played it, rather than just being a pure chump blocker.
Got it.
And I could play a Rovanian Outrider this round and use it in questing.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Okay. So I've got
That's 4 dead horses.
It's 4 dead horses, but
4 captured horses.
And
correct. Yes.
Dead till the end of the quest. I don't know what happens, but I'm assuming they have to get away with them, and hopefully we won't let that happen. So, Arwen is going to play Heirs of Arendelle. We will discard the pasture. Those horses go on the captured steeds.
We'll see if that's
now,
a good
if
idea.
this is discarded, it does not go to victory display. Correct.
Correct. Yes. So we might see it again. I only raised my threat by 2, which is nice for that. Okay. And I am then going to play Snowborn Scout. Place it.
Where do you want it?
So we want another one with more of them for now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to buy a Rovanian Outrider. And I can clear off that pillage stables with Aragorn now.
Oh, nice. Let's just do that.
Wandering quest. Well, I suppose I just cleared off either way.
Here's the problem.
Questing.
Oh, we don't know how many of those there are. Are there 2 or 3?
We could draw it again. Mike, don't cheat and look.
I won't cheat and look.
We just don't. We're taking a chance. I like it.
Okay.
It's a heroic move.
All right.
Are you done planning, Joe?
I'm done planning.
Okay. I will spend 1 off of Ballman. I'm going to turn him into an Olorian magnet. I'm going to exhaust Olorian and spend 3 lore to bring out Haldir.
That doesn't have to go on a Sylvan. That can go on anybody.
Any hero. Then Drunk Galleon shows up again. Because
he just keeps getting lost.
He's like,
well,
you guys still here? All right.
That's because he's drinking so much, just like me. I'm now on my 3rd glass of whiskey.
I got some cider out.
That's me done planning. If anyone wants to put a Gondorian shield on Eleanor, that'd be fine.
I've got this special cup I bought a few years back. It was from a website. I don't remember the name of the website, but it was basically they had misheard lyrics they printed on the side of tumbler cups.
Oh.
And so
Hold on, Joe. Joe, tell us the song, and I'll tell you the misheard lyric.
There's a bathroom on the right. That's in there, right?
No, it's Hotel California.
Oh. I don't know. I always turn that song off immediately because I hate it so much.
Oh, I love that.
Really?
Song.
It's a
I can't
brilliant
stand
song.
My
it's
goodness.
not. It's the Eagles' answer to Bohemian Rhapsody, a never-ending awful piece of garbage.
We can't be
Wow.
friends
that's-
anymore.
I'm
on both
sorry,
sides.
Daniel. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to end it now.
And cut the stream. Cut it.
I'm sorry for the stream that had to hear all that. That was all right. So
Sorry,
the
I
cup,
very rarely have an opinion.
Okay,
Forgive me.
what's that? What's the lyric?
the cup
Yeah, what is it?
says, on a dark desert highway, cool whip in my hair.
I would have never guessed that.
That's good.
It doesn't sound like Cool Whip.
Okay. Hey,
there you
Daniel,
go.
my tactics character is questing for 1 this turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, Mike, have you done all your planning? We're
Yeah.
all good to quest?
We're good
Okay.
to quest.
All right. Shift Q. Q. What do we want Haldir doing? Questing? I like him as ranged and sent. I'm not going to quest with him.
Let's see what we're at.
It's weird. Q would not work on Galleon. Yeah. What's up with that?
You hit the caps lock.
No. Wonder if I put him in this row. No, nothing works on him. Unless I click on him and then I can do stuff.
He's drunk. Okay, double check your numbers and make sure they're all looking
It's
good.
not counting my numbers.
Okay.
So I need one more willpower. That's weird.
All right, Aragorn is going to exhaust after the Outrider commits to the quest, and he will knock out that pillage stables before we draw another one of those Estemnet messes.
I will put
Beautiful. So that will go to the victory display when you're ready,
Yeah.
Mike. Tell me when you're ready.
done.
Okay,
So
thank
we
you.
launched to the point where we rescued those 4.
Yep, we sure did.
Yep.
Okay. There's still going to be a lot of cards at staging. All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to stage? Why are we only up 12?
I've got a
There's a lot
pocket
of staging
Galadriel. It's because
Okay.
we had to reveal all this nonsense.
Yep. All right. Grant, your card is an open meadow. Steeds 2, Mike.
Steeds 2. Oh.
That's a good place to travel. Joe, your card is Panicked Hosses. Move a steed from wild steeds to each enemy in play. Oh, if there are less than 4 enemies in play, search your contact for. I could Eleanor this.
I think this isn't the worst thing right
I don't think this is the worst thing. I agree with Joe.
now. I think
Especially because we can satisfy
get
the
most of these
thing.
back,
Yeah, we can satisfy the thing.
and we're not getting an extra enemy out of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like we can do
I
it.
think if it was surging, it would make sense to Eleanor it anyways. But
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, that would go. That was card 2.
I apologize in advance if the count doesn't work out. It is so brutally hard with the interface skipping like this.
Yeah. Are you saying, Mike, we should just stop touching stuff until you've done horse stuff?
I didn't even think you guys were touching that much.
What's skipping exactly?
I don't know. It just
Okay.
sometimes it has
I believe we
problems
should have.
hitting things more than once.
I believe we should have 21 horses, Mike.
21.
Well, we started with 25.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
there are 6 enemies in play.
Didn't it say just move 4?
No.
Well, I think it was 1
Each-
per.
Oh, if they're
Each
if there are
enemy
less
in
than
play.
4
Yeah.
enemies. Okay.
What did we have? We had 27, you said?
No, you're good. Whatever you had before
19.
was right.
Yep.
19 is okay?
You're right.
Okay.
Yep. I misread the card. All right.
Okay.
My encounter card is another one of these.
Okay, we're going to get
Ooh.
the card that says each enemy captures his steeds. That's the one you want to
Yeah.
cancel.
But we can cancel that with Eleanor, right?
Yeah. So let this go again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't like that Wild Steeds has fewer than captured.
Yeah.
We need to get some of these back real quick. But
All right. Card 4 is Doomed One, Servant of the Eye.
I think we're going to need the Balin for the treachery that says he captures his steeds.
Yep. He's got $1 waiting on him for it.
Wow.
All right, we made 9 progress. We can get out of here if we want.
We don't want
I
to.
don't think we want to after we were.
Oh, we can't. We got to kill the Orc Battalion.
You know what? Do we have to take that battalion? Let's not.
Well, we're making 9 progress.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to advance with all of these steeds on all of these enemies.
We can't advance, Mike.
If we
Is-
take down the orc battalion, it's possible for us to advance.
We could accidentally advance.
Yeah.
Well, Grant, you have a big decision to make right now.
Where we travel.
Where are we traveling?
I think we're gonna have to get rid of that open meadow because I think it's more advantageous just to kill enemies and keep them dead.
Yeah.
Than it is one extra horse.
For sure.
Great. Good call. Now, are there a way to mark cards in this like there is an Octagon?
No.
Okay.
Or maybe.
What do you
Just trying
mean
to
by
see who's
mark?
coming down. Like sort of highlight cards. Yeah, like that. How did you do that?
E.
What?
E for target.
Huh.
T for target. Oh, cool. Because Grant, if you could put those targets on things that have to come down, that'd be great.
Yeah, I just did.
Thank you, my brother. All right.
I think that might be all we can take. Although we do have 2. If Grimbear
I got a lot of arrows. I got a Sentinel Defender.
I mean, I've got.
I think we should pull as many enemies as we can. There's still
I got 4
21
range,
cards
so
in
yeah.
the encounter deck.
Okay, we have to kill that orc lookout.
Yes.
That's the only one
Which
that.
Grimbjorn could do if he defended against it.
Correct. I'm happy to take another Wrangler.
I can chump something.
Oh, you can.
Yep.
Right. Does anybody have 1 extra attack and then we can kill this White Mountain Beast?
Yes, I have Haldir and Argalad still waiting to do stuff.
Right, because I've got 5 attack with -2 defense with Legolas. So
I also have a Feigned Voices, guys, if we're worried about an attack.
Oh, that's useful.
So
that could be used on the Orc Battalion next turn.
Okay. Well, then you know what I'm going to do? What? Are we like 1 shy of like damage on anybody?
I think what we want to do is take out this Blackland Scouts if we can.
I'd be okay with that.
That one?
Yeah.
I can ready up Aragorn for 3 attack if need be.
That'll probably be
We've got to-
helpful.
We've got to
Okay.
decide where this Servant of the Eye is going first.
If he pulls that down, the Servant of the Eye would come naturally to Grant. Does that
Yep.
work or is that bad?
That's fine. We got plenty of defense. I'm gonna Argalad the Blackland
Can we swap
Scout.
it around so that Grant gets the Blackland Scouts and I get the Servant of the Eye?
Sure.
Because
Actually, I
can
don't know
read
if
that
we
much better
can.
than he can.
We
Yeah,
can.
I think we can.
We can.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do we need Argalad's 1 damage?
We want to stick it on that Beastmaster for next turn.
I can't. I don't have the. Oh, the Beastmaster for next turn. Do we take the battalion down?
No,
there it is.
we don't want.
I thought we were taking the Beastmaster down.
The Scouts were took down.
Yeah, this is a lot already.
Okay. Do you guys want it on the Beastmaster, or do we need its damage on someone in play right now?
Can we?
If you put it on the Blackland Scouts, would that mean that Grimbjorn can kill it or not?
No.
No.
Yes. Grimoire can
Yes,
kill
it
it
would.
1 shot.
But Grimbjorn only has 1 resource, so we can only kill one of these 2 anyways.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah. He needs to kill the lookout, doesn't he?
Does Legolas?
Actually,
lookout-
Haldir and Argalad then can kill the Blackland Scout
Guys,
if he has Argalad's damage on him.
don't forget this. I have 4 range coming.
Okay.
We've
Well,
got
that's
arrows
huge.
all over the table.
Yep.
All right. So maybe we don't need it. So Argalad will shoot twice with Galleon
yeah, I like
pulling
that
him up
better.
from Elven
I
King.
like that better.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's better.
Yeah.
Shadows.
Okay. There they are.
Okay,
Grant, your
so,
defense is first, sir.
we need to decide whether or not we're taking damage from the Blackland Scouts or...
That's your
threat.
call.
Let's take the damage.
Yeah,
another
right.
character
Damage
can fight.
it is.
It's 4 damage, right? I'll put 2 on Haldir.
I'll take one.
I've got one on Legolas.
I'll take one in Aerostar.
I don't need to.
What?
You don't need to put that one on Aerostar. We took an extra damage.
Okay. Okay.
Put 2 on Haldir.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
and I will defend the Blackland Scouts with Grimbiorn.
Blackland Scout, you said? Okay.
Yep.
Raise your threat by 2, Grant. I'm not going to cancel that with Ballin, I'm afraid.
That's fine. And
Okay.
Grimbiorn then defends the Lookout.
No shadow.
Nice.
He spends a resource and kills.
That is 3 on
Nice.
Wild Steeds. Ben was cackling evilly because the orcs were ahead. We are now even.
Okay. Haha, Ben.
We're about to go so far ahead.
Unless they all
All right.
capture their steeds. Let's find out.
Let's see what the shadow effects are first.
Yeah.
All right, jumping.
If this attack destroys an enemy,
jumping?
all steeds are captured.
When he attacks you, did you raise your threat, Joe?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Either attacking
Gotcha,
enemy
yeah.
makes additional, or it captures its steeds. That's not great.
It's
Do
not
we have
Oh.
there's only one steed compared to the 3 everybody else has? But do we have another defender?
I have a Sentinel Defender. I wouldn't mind. I mean, it seems okay if he captures it.
What are you defending your own with?
Eleanor.
Okay, and we have defense everybody, so let's use your sentinel.
Okay, so don't faint it yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna let me give him a shadow card. It will kill, of course, the defender of the Nath.
Why?
He's got, yeah.
He attacked for. Oh, he attacks for 3. Okay. Who was I looking? Oh, I was looking at the shadow card. Was that guy? Okay. If there are more steeds, there aren't.
There are not.
Take that, Ben.
Good job, Grimbiorn.
We're losers.
And 1 damage. 1 damage on the defender of the Nath. Okay. All right. Eleanor defends. That is a bounce.
I do gotta say, Ben, it's neck and neck, and that's pretty nice.
I like it, Ben. This is a lot of fun. I like this quest.
Insane. Okay, I'm gonna.
It's Amundine more interesting.
I have to raise my threat
Making-
by 1 again, so I don't like that.
He either cannot take damage or it captures its steeds.
We don't want that.
Well, are we going to be able to kill him?
I'm not.
Or are we killing everyone else on the floor?
Well, we can start
let-
counting now because that was the last one. So let's look at it.
Well, Legolas and say Haldir can kill the scouts. Legolas then can kill anybody else on the board.
Okay.
And then our guy and my guy can kill the Servant of the Eye.
I can ready up Aragorn, and you said there's.
Yeah, we've
How
got
many
this.
attacks does Argalad have? He has 2.
We can kill all
Yeah.
of them.
We can kill all of them. So let's
So-
ball on this.
Ball in this, it gets
Yes.
replaced, right?
It does,
It does.
Yes.
but that's not a good one.
So let me tell you why I'm hesitant. Just I want to
Okay.
throw a little monkey wrench in here, okay?
Right, I actually can stop this because you've just defended with your Redwater Sentry. I can exhaust the Halberg of Meal to cancel it.
You can't pay that response.
It just says exhaust a weapon or armor attached to the defending character.
Right, but you don't control the weapon or armor. You can't pay the cost for the card that you are playing.
That is true. So if I don't use ball in
Boo.
now, I can afford next turn Dawn take you all. Don't know if that matters.
Does
Huh.
Dawn take you all again?
Just
It
destroys
removes
all
Everyone can get
shadows.
rid of a
cards.
shadow card, which
We're
is
moving
kind
on
of sexy.
round, unless we move on and get a whole bunch of new ones. But
Right. I'm actually going to ball in this one. So it gets discarded, right?
yeah, we get another one.
And then gets replaced with something awfuler. You ready?
He's short Eleanor.
Exhausted damage character you control, Mike.
Done.
Aha!
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Now,
Let-
do we need to show how it happens, or we just wipe everything? Let's wipe everything out. So, who do you need, Legolas?
Legolas can either use Haldia or Argalad, but either way, that Black Land Scout dies.
Done.
All right, I'll go with
Um,
Haldir.
Yep, and then that places 2 progress on the open meadow, and
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me. Mike, that was 3 steeds. Sorry,
3 steeds.
and that's Jesus.
I do have a question of do I need a ready Aragorn or not? Because I'm not sure if I do based on what I'm seeing.
don't-
Yours is the guy we want.
Yes. But right now, so we have 1 Legolas attack left.
I need him to take out the guy in front of me.
And then
Argalad and Aragorn can take the guy in front of you.
Yeah, so we do need it. Okay, so yeah, the Warrior of Dale is cannot kill one of them by himself.
I can't kill. No.
Okay. All right. Then I will. I'm going to put this back on top of my deck. Oh, not Aragorn 2. Put it back on top of my deck because it was useful to have. Ready him up.
okay, Legolas attacks and kills the Wrangler.
Okay.
Argalad
That will
attacks
hold
you.
on. Let me do things all at once. All right, so the Wrangler in front of me dies. Mike, that's 3 steeds.
Okay.
That is open meadows gone and 1 more.
Okay, so that's 2 more steeds. Done.
Okay, 2 more. Did you get that?
I got that.
Okay, then Argalad and Aragorn kill the Servant of the Eye in front of Joe. That's 1 horse, Mike.
Are we killing the other one?
We're killing all 3 of them. All of them. Yes, we are.
Okay. That's 1 steed.
Mhm.
Oh, because you're doing your elf thing. That's why. Okay.
Yep. You know that thing that elves do.
Yeah. Got it.
All right.
Send Galleon away and then get back to the fighting.
He's sending
on a
his
second.
drunk ass back home.
Good. He needs to sober up. All right. Argalad and Sentry.
That
Mike,
is
that's 3 horses.
3 horses, 28 to 16. Whew.
And we've got, okay, the end of the round.
Hey, Matt. Cat Attack is here.
Mike, at the end of the round, 4 horses from here to captured. Oof.
Did you see? There we go. And then
Shatan.
Pillage
And
Stables.
Pillage Stables goes off. I'm not raising me threat any higher.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike, you got it?
I got it.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back, but it is Joe's planning.
Indeed. Decisions. I'm going to draw the Elven Light back. Draw a card. Useful card. I will discard Elven Light with Aerostor and draw a card. And then I will draw Elven Light and discard it and put the resource back on Aragorn. And draw a card. Okay. With those options, I want to play a spare pipe. Who wants an extra hit point?
Find one on Eleanor because she is defending a lot.
That's fine with me. You do that. I will be looking for a card in my top 5 that costs 1. Preferably a sneak attack.
Is there a +1 hit point?
That is a +1 hit point for you.
No, but is there like a thing for it? Yes, 8. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the drunk man needs to come back out.
And I'll give you another one.
Another spare pipe.
Yep. There's
Jeez.
my card.
Does anyone else need it more than me?
I like defending with her. I think it's solid.
That's a character?
Oh, it goes on a character. Mike, do you want it?
Eleanor is a character.
Yes, please.
Oh, you want it? What do you want? Who gets it for you?
I'll throw it on one of my
It's an item.
defenders. Yeah, it's an item.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense for you.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 for another Sentinel Defender. That's me done.
Okay.
Okay, so over to me, and I think I'm just going to spend 3 resources and stick out a Valiant Guard onto Grimbiorn, raising his hit points up to 9.
That's nice.
Damn.
Awesome.
And you soak for us. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I just need one more restricted attachment onto Herobrand, and I can get me healing online.
Are we all in?
I'm all done.
You
Yeah.
ready?
Did we forget to travel, guys?
No, we
No.
cleared it.
We cleared it. That's right. That's right. Okay.
So it looks like we're getting out of
We are
here.
questing.
We are questing.
Shift Q.
I will place a progress on the pillage stables.
Something weird is happening.
Yeah, a lot of things happening at once.
No, but like it's not calculating my stuff right. It's missing.
You just need to reset your quest value to 0 and then make them again.
All right, so let me Shift Q, Q, Q. Set it to 0. You said okay. Shift Q, Q, Q. Thanks, man. Nope.
Yep.
I put in Galleon and it went down to.
Yeah, because you got it -1.
Yeah.
Oh, who did that to me?
You
I
did.
don't know, but he looks really drunk.
He is drunk.
He's having a day of it.
It's all starting to make sense. Thank you, Grant. All right.
No worries.
Let's kill some orc battalions. Are we all ready for cards? Joe,
Yes.
Joe, your card is Hidden Orc Camp. That's new.
We don't need 20. We don't need to make 20. I can hold someone back.
You never know, man. We got a Hidden Orc Camp. Mike, the steed's one.
Once Hidden Orc Camp gets +1 threat for each steed on it. At the end of combat, it takes a steed. Okay.
And we put people to sleep to do that. Okay. That was Joe's card. My card is this
It is.
wonderful one again.
Yep.
Okay. Mike, your card is another Hidden Orc Camp. Thank you for doing all the numbers, Mike. And finally, Grant, your card is a Wrangler who surges into a Crimson Banner.
Crimson Banner surges, and it goes on the White Mountain Beastmaster.
Yep.
Okay. Surging into either each enemy in play captures its steeds or exhausts each damaged character. Is that bad?
We lose our major attacker in Legolas.
That is bad. I can
have a test
Eleanor
on
this.
hand, and we have Eleanor. Which one makes more sense right now?
Eleanor just replaces.
Right. But then we save the test roll for a later round if we need it.
I agree. I think we Eleanor this first.
So the question is, can we afford to reveal another card or not?
I'm guessing we're advancing, and we're probably revealing another 4.
We can't move on until we kill off the orc battalion.
Oh, you're
Yes,
right.
we're not advancing.
Yes. Okay. That's good. That's good.
So I think I'm going to discard this with Eleanor.
Okay.
And replace. Is that all right with you guys?
I think that makes sense.
All right. So that's discarded, and it becomes a butcher.
Yep.
Okay. We make 6 progress.
Okay.
Again, can't advance. All right.
Traveling. You guys know where I'd like to go, and I'm first player, so let's go there.
Done.
Where are you going? Sorry.
The
Pasture.
anti-Aragorn. He doesn't like green pastures.
Aragorn likes.
He
Ironic.
doesn't like
Uh,
the sound of music.
All right, who's gonna take this battalion? I will be faint voicing it, so whoever wants it.
It'll be
Okay.
me because we need to hit it with as many things as possible, right?
Yeah.
We've got 3 ranged characters, so therefore it really makes no difference which one of us engages it.
That is
Well,
true.
it does because that card that exhausts all damaged characters. If you're damaging all of our best attackers, there's a combo there. I
Yeah.
don't know if Ben noticed that when he made it, but there's a combo there.
Can't imagine Ben noticed
Yeah.
that.
So I actually think it makes sense to use maybe lesser used attackers if we can kill it like that, and maybe use Legolas since he's already damaged. So I think it does make sense to put it in front of
Of Mike.
Mike. Yeah.
Not that I'd be doing it. I'd still need help, but I have enough characters
Right.
that
Well,
if
we want to attack it by just 3 if we can.
Gotcha. Okay.
I am happy to take the Orcish Wrangler again.
Okay.
I'll
That'll be
take
my-
down this White Mountain Beastmaster.
Thanks, man.
What's this?
Anyone want the butcher? Someone's got to have the butcher.
It has to
Coming
be.
down to Joe.
It has to be
I
Joe
don't
unless
like
we
that one, but-
unless we
Ugh,
swap
okay.
them around, right? So I have 2 Sentinel defenders now.
Yeah, I think we're
Oh,
okay.
I can handle that guy. Okay. Yep. I got a plan.
Okay. So, are we ready?
Sure.
Okay, so hold on a sec.
I feel less ready than I was before round 1.
Shift S. I'm going to galleon back to my hand with feigned voices. This battalion is not attacking. It would have had no shadow.
Okay.
Okay. Joe, it is your defenses.
I'm up first here. We've got how many? Who is Grimbeorn defending this round?
Let's see.
The Beastmaster would have made an attack when engaged, or it would have captured its steeds. So that probably already attacked us at this point.
I would have defended his first attack.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so hold on. Here's his card. That's nice.
Dealing 4 damage to him with his ability.
Okay.
4 damage. Okay.
And then ready him up for combat. Now, here's the thing, Legolas, I can feint. I know I don't have any resources left, so I'm going to have to defend him again with Legolas.
With what? Hold on.
Well, hold
With
on.
Grimbeorn,
Now
sorry.
you don't have to do that now, Grant, because it's not your turn to defend. It's Joe's.
Yeah.
So, Joe, I'm happy to throw someone in front of this guy.
Right? I can actually defend this.
Oh, and
Okay.
survive, right?
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
sure.
So Mike defends, no shadow.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
He didn't damage me, so I don't
Did
have
you take
to.
any damage?
I did not.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay, then I will use my fresh clean guy to defend this one. Okay, I'll deal 2 damage to 1 characters I control. Argalad,
And he
take
gets
them both.
he gets a steed from the active location.
Yes, he does.
Okay, did you do that, Mike?
Done.
Okay. So that's now Grant your defense again.
Grimbeorn defends, takes a point of damage.
Either discard an attachment you control or raise your threat by 3, Grant. Do you want me to get rid of that?
I mean, I can just... Yeah, get rid of that. Actually, no, I can just do that instead.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a good plan.
That's even better because it's not getting
Yeah.
replaced. Okay. So now let's kill.
Okay, what's the plan
Joe,
for
you're
the
the first to
battalion?
declare attackers.
I can kill this by myself if I need to do that. Do you guys have any extra characters, or what's?
It totally depends.
All that
on
matters
what the
is
plan for the
Legolas goes in
battalion.
on 2 kills, right?
Okay, so Daniel, are you killing yours on your own?
I'm one. Yeah, I actually am. I can kill all my guy on my own, but if we need arrows, I have.
Mike, are you killing yours on your own?
Let me see here. 4.
You
No.
hit for 10.
No, I can hit for
How much do you
9.
need?
Okay.
I can hit for 9, but also fewer characters is better.
Okay, so let's say
Right.
Legolas attacks with you, and you save your ranged attacker
How
for the White Mountain Beastmaster in front of.
much is Legolas attacking for?
He's attacking for 5 with -2 defense.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna
We're not
do
doing this yet. I'm
thing.
just talking this through. Okay. So Legolas attacks the battalion 5 -2, so that means you need 3 more attack. If you don't use your Warrior of Dale, do you have that,
Yes.
Brand?
Done.
Okay.
I have 2.
Then you use your Warrior to kill off the Beastmaster, and Legolas attacks with Aragorn over here on the right against the Orcish Horse Butcher. Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Mike, whoever attacked the battalion takes a damage.
Yeah. Sorry, Legolas.
They are merely discarded. Mike, hold on. Let's do everything one at a time. Mike, go ahead and save 3 horses, please.
Done. I know we're doing
Okay.
combat out of order, but it doesn't matter at this point. It's
I
just
don't
math.
think it matters. We're going to kill everything.
I am going to do something that
Hold up.
this won't
Hold up.
matter for the rest
Legolas hit something, right?
Yes, he did.
All right, so that's 2 progress there. Now, hold on. The moment.
Oh, I like this.
All right, hold on. That battalion is actually going to be the last thing killed, right?
Yes,
So I'm not going to flip the quest yet.
that's right.
Right. What I'm doing
Okay.
over here, I'm sneak attacking Gandalf to reduce my threat,
Okay.
and I'm going to use him as the attacker instead of Aragorn. Aragorn is going to exhaust to place a progress on the pillaged stables.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
Okay? And then Aragorn will swing with Legolas to kill off the Butcher as the first attack we do.
That's
Okay.
1 horse on wild steeds. Done.
Done. And I've already put the progress on Estemnet pasture. Then we go over to my attack backs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Haldir, Argalad, Defender of the Nave. Kill him. That's 2 steeds rescued, Mike.
Done.
Mike, have you taken off the 3 from this guy, the battalion?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous.
Now we go to the battalion, and it's going to flip the quest before we kill the White Mountain Beastmaster.
Yes, it is.
That's a little disturbing, but okay.
Legolas, do you need to raise ready?
I already did, and I just exhausted him.
Oh, what's killing this thing in front of you then? I thought we could kill everything.
We could, but Mike needed to save the Warrior of Dale. Instead of attacking the battalion, he saves it for attacking the Beastmaster.
Oh, well, Mike could have declared that first, right? Or not?
The last one to be attacked is the Beastmaster.
Oh, then
Right, but I'm
I
wondering-
attacked. No, if it was on my turn, I declare my attack against the
Oh, yeah.
Beastmaster
Okay, got it.
first.
Yes, you can
Kills
declare that
him.
first.
So you
Yeah.
kill the Beastmaster first, right?
And then we do our triple attack on the battalion.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So Mike, three horses from the Beastmaster.
Done. And Grant, you're just saying something?
Yeah, I've soaked Legolas's damage with Valiant Guard
Lovely.
on that right back from the battalion.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see. I haven't gotten this far, Ben. Let's see this.
Now the
nut punch.
battalion is gone, right?
Yep.
Everyone's
we
taking their
save-
damage, right?
We saved 4 horses from the quest card.
4 horses from the quest card, Mike. Thank you,
And
Grant.
3 horses from the pasture.
Oh yeah, I need to get rid of that. Send it to Mike. You good?
I'm good.
Okay. To the river. The last of the orcs rally to their leader, the war chief Morgok. Now is the moment to break their formation and press them with force of arms and strength of will. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, Mike.
Uh-oh.
Joe adds Shores of Anduin and Morgok to the staging area.
I'm sorry.
Joe, that's 2 cards.
Wow, Joe. Thanks
Okay.
for not caring about us.
So that
Each
means
other player
Morgok-
discards cards from the top of the encounter
on.
deck until an enemy is discarded.
Morgok gets a steed because he's an enemy. Okay. And now we discard cards.
Until we get, I guess, 3 enemies.
Oh, good to see some of these go. Okay, we got an Orc of the Eye. We've got another one of these archers. Ooh. A side quest went away. Alright, so we got a Beastmaster back.
Okay. Ben, this is a great quest. This is so much fun. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Morgok.
Hold on, I gotta flip.
Yeah.
I gotta flip. You want to read Morgok first, Mike? Go ahead.
I'll read these special cards. So Morgok says, at the beginning of the quest phase, he makes an immediate attack against the first player. After
good, it won't be
he
me.
attacks and destroys a character, each enemy in the staging area captures its steeds.
Wow.
Ooh.
Shores of
Okay.
Anduin. While it's in the victory display, the current quest gains response. When an enemy is destroyed, move X steeds from captured steeds to wild steeds. X is the destroyed enemy's printed threat. But to travel there, each enemy in the staging area captures its steeds.
Interesting. Love that. Okay. So it is right now the end of combat, correct?
Yep, we need to trigger the hidden walk orc camp.
The orc camp's trigger, yep.
Okay, so they each take a steed from a non-camp location. So they're now at 2
Which
threat.
is
And that
Okay.
pillage
So Mike, you
stables
got all the
is-
numbers on those?
Yeah, and the pillage stables is now empty. Okay,
All right. So is everything good?
everything I believe is good.
Okay. Any end of round effects?
Not until we flip that card.
Oh yeah.
Pillage Stables has one.
Morgok cannot leave the staging area until there are at least 15 progress here. At the end of the round, return each engaged enemy to the staging area. If there are more steeds on wild steeds than on captured, each enemy in the staging area captures the steeds.
Yeah.
Nice. And we have to kill Morgok. That is great.
There is no pillage staples anymore. Because there's no steeds on it.
Truth. There's no steeds. All right, everybody, shift in.
I'm reading the win-lose condition here. This is relevant.
Oh, yeah. If there are more steeds on wild than captured, the players win the game.
Otherwise, we lose.
Hey, I'm on Din, right?
Okay.
All right. I'm the first player, right?
Yes, you are.
I think we need Drunk Galleon back in. All right. That is actually... Who wants Lembus? Who's taking damage?
Grimbiorn and Legolas have taken a ton of damage. Was balling by the looks of it.
Ballin's fine. Have some Elvish Waybreds, Legolas. You know, just a nibble of that can... what's the
Sounds
line
good,
from
my
Moonlight?
friend.
Just a bite.
Grimbiorn can also absorb damage with Vigilant Guard.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
You put it wherever you want, Grant.
We'll go. Grimbiorn's got it tucked into his ring mail.
I thought you had it tucked into his banana hammock.
Jesus. Oh, God.
Comes full circle, Mike.
Yep, I know. I know. Those of you who didn't get it, you don't want to. Just trust me on that.
That's true. That was a good episode.
Yep.
It was... I just can't even. Okay.
Oh, good. That was the right call. Elven Light there. Okay.
Wait a minute. I have another play. I'm sorry, guys. Forgive me. The Woodland Courier is going to come in and get rid of the pillage stables.
Sounds good to me.
How you like them apples?
Did the orcs leave any in those stables?
No. They ate all the apples.
They were pillaged.
They were totally pillaged.
We know the horses didn't eat them since they were stolen, but I mean the orcs might have.
Although, do orcs eat apples? I
Yeah.
wonder.
We know meat's on the menu, but when it's off the menu, do they eat apples?
That's totally unclear.
I don't know.
Are we ready to quest, gentlemen?
I am trying to figure out what to buy here. I think
Oh,
I think I will get Mirror again because that's been useful. And here's another Mirror for one of Grant's characters.
nice.
Okay, thank you. Now, Legolas, Grimbjorn's got currently up to 3 defense. Legolas has 2 attack. Which way do you want us to do it? Do you want us to have more defense online, or do you want me to have more attack online?
I don't know. I know we need to travel to Shores of Anduin soon, but we also need to have a round where we kill a bunch of stuff.
We go to the shores this turn if we only draw 2 enemies out of the 4 cards.
We'll do some math at that point of the game, but at the beginning of the quest phase, Morgok makes an immediate attack against the first player, and
That's
you make
me.
sure that character does not die.
That's going to be tricky.
Well, not with Grimbjorn, but
Right.
or some of the defenders that
Yeah, I gotta get
might
some.
die.
I gotta get some healing out. I keep getting sidelined.
Okay.
Oh boy. Hello everyone in chat. Hello Matt. Hello Catherine. I see you went to Con of the Rings too. Lucky, lucky.
Hey guys.
Who just said, hey, guys?
That was me.
Oh, hey,
we're
guy.
saying hey to the chat.
I
Schadenfreude
thought Grant was
is
trying to get
here.
us back on track. Like, hey, guys, focus on the fucking game. All right.
Rob.
But hello, everyone in chat.
Rob calls you the dude, Daniel, because you both hate the Eagles.
Oh, Rob, thank you.
And that he's always
It's the
drunk.
cool. You know what it is? The problem is it's the Cool Whip in my hair. That's really what it is. I just don't understand that line. Makes no sense.
That's why it was so wonderful.
It's like,
Can you
revved
help
up
me?
like a douche or whatever that other song is that everyone gets wrong, right?
Can
That was
Dan
going to be
get-
my guess that your mug said that, Joe.
And I thought it was just you wearing your banana hammock too tight.
No.
You said we couldn't go there, Grant.
No, I said we couldn't go there.
Oh, Grant said he just couldn't. That's all. He just said I just can't. All right.
Such a millennial.
Where the hell are we? Something went off the rails.
Yeah, okay.
Mike was being a good host, and then we all lost our minds.
Yeah.
Oy,
right.
oy, oy.
Mike, where are we? Are we ready to quest?
I was saying hi to
Yeah.
Matt in the chat right now. Okay, yeah, we're ready to quest.
Hi, Matt. Which Matt?
Cat attack.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So, our dear friend Morgok is going to attack me right before anything even quests, right?
Yep.
There's a shadow.
Okay.
If I defend, I'll die.
All right, I'll defend him.
Well, we can also do Grimbjorn.
I feel like Grimbjorn is...
Grimbjorn can't damage him back or do anything cool.
But he has 3 actions.
He does have 3
I
actions.
understand, but
Come to think of it.
That's a
What?
lot of actions. What does Grimbjorn think about all this?
Grimbjorn can do whatever you need him to do.
It's the
Sold.
biggest attack coming. I think it makes sense
Yeah, okay.
to use the guy with all the hit points and strongest defense,
Yeah, right, let's do it.
who has a Lembas on
He
it.
gets plus
I
X
would, I
for
would
X is the
disagree with
number
you.
of
I would
Steves.
disagree with you, Joe, if he didn't have just $1 on him.
Mm.
But since he
That's
only
your
has $1, here we
Right.
go. No shadow effect.
Oh, that is a great card to get out of there.
Yeah, right.
We don't need to see that again on another
And I
Beastmaster.
think I'm actually going to attach Lembas now.
It's a good
Okay.
idea.
Get it ready and go down to 2 damage on Grimbjorn and ready.
Ben, I really like the theme on that Crimson Banner.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really cool card. Thematic, it makes you have to deal with it, and it all of a sudden these enemies you're leaving up there for a long time. No, we got to deal with them now. It works on pretty much every level. So I like that one a lot.
Grant, don't you heal more than 1 damage?
I took 2 damage from the attack of Morgak.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't know that. All right.
He attacks for 6. I've got a defense of 4. Instead of raising
maybe you should get a little stronger, Grimbjorn. All right.
you want us to defend you, I can quite happily leave you to die.
This is such an Eleanor thing to do, to start talking shit right now. That's so Eleanor. Look at her face.
That's a Galleon thing.
She's looking back right at you. Yeah, she's getting egged on by Galleon.
Yeah, that's a Galleon thing.
Okay, let's quest.
Yeah, let's quest.
God, can we? You guys have been talking so much.
Yeah, that's the problem here.
I've sent my characters. I'm in for 9.
I'm in for 6.
I'm currently in for 8.
We're only making 8 progress right now, folks.
Then I guess I'm sending in another 3.
And we have Galadriel should need be, right?
Yep. Galadriel's ring is only in here for the lore
Do
resource.
we want to get all 15 this round?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter. We just have to. We have to defeat.
I don't think we want to overextend, but we don't.
We win when we have 15 and Morgok is killed, and we have
more horses than they do.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Which we're currently at a good state on.
Yeah, we're good.
Now we don't.
If we could get 15 and kill him this round, we could win. Assuming we don't lose that many in that time frame.
Now, right? I don't think. And speaking of that, Joe, I don't think we're desperate to go to the shores of Anduin right now.
Right. Because I don't think we need to get them back at this point.
We don't need to get them back at this point.
Right. So I am going to sneak attack in Gandalf.
Okay. Who are you killing?
I'm going to use him to kill off Servant of the Eye.
Okay.
Love it.
I will take that horse back.
I am going to quest with Aragorn, and we'll see what else he needs to do. He could potentially also ready with Mirivor and remove the threat from one of these locations.
Nice.
And I'm also playing Elrond's Council.
Ben says John Leo is responsible for the encounter deck with the Crimson Banner, so it's all his fault.
Okay.
Are we ready for cards?
More compliments to you. Sorry.
Are we ready for our encounter cards?
I believe we are. We're at 20.
Okay.
Yeah, that's healthy.
Okay, my card
we're
is.
trying to get 15. There's a ways to go. We could send a few more if we're trying to get there.
Well, he's coming down.
Yes, he is.
I have horsed him up.
All right. Orc Battalion's here. It is what it is. All right. That was my card. Mike, your card is. Oh, the monsters are coming. Tell me when you're ready, Mike.
Yep.
Okay. Ready. Grant, your card is. Oh, the butchers. And finally.
Their camp, I guess.
When revealed, either each enemy in play captures or exhausts each damaged character.
Nope.
We have tested willed that.
I
Right.
think that's a great. Yeah.
Okay. We made 13.
Okay.
Galadriel, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm asking Aragorn and them if they got any tricks up their sleeves first.
Oh, yeah, I do. But do you need Galadriel?
I will always like drawing with her or shifting people's threats down if need be. But
we can win this round is my point if we do this right.
So do you want me to use Galadriel now?
So my options would be I can just discard a location with Heirs of Arendelle, raise my threat by a bunch, but that's not really a problem. I spend my money if I do that, which is the bigger problem because I also have in my hand a Ranger of Cardolan and a Hasty Stroke.
If we're winning this round,
I was going to say, why don't we just do Galadriel?
Right.
Mike, hit Q on her so I can put the right stuff on here. Okay, so we made 17. We can now engage Mugach.
Right.
I think we have this. Joe's right.
Well, who's coming? Okay.
All right, so now travel phase. I see no reason to do it.
Right.
So I refuse to travel as first player. Then it's the encounter phase.
Looks like there's only 2 characters not coming down, and those are the 2 that I'm putting on the far left.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, who wants to take Morgak?
So that's the most important one, was who's going to kill him, because we have to.
I mean, Grant's our killer, right?
Yeah, but I think the most attack is in front of, if we put it in front of Mike, the most attack.
Yeah.
So
He's immune to player card effects, meaning Legolas's weapons don't count. Well, his Rivendell blade doesn't count, right?
yeah.
Oh, my
Right.
bows of you don't count. Yeah.
And Grimbjorn doesn't count.
Right.
So we have to figure out a way to naturally hit him for 12.
I can't defend him, but I just can't deal damage against him.
Right.
I say we put him in front of Mike.
Yeah.
And
I
Mike's
think
got the
that makes
most
sense.
attack aboard.
Yep.
All right, so hold on. So starting with me, optional engage. Geez, I mean, we just got to survive stuff, right?
I have a feint that I can cancel this battalion, so
That sounds
Okay.
awesome.
Okay, and I'm gonna get rid of every shadow card in the game.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So
then.
I'll take a butcher. Mike, you take
Morgok.
Morgak. And then it's like that.
And I guess I get the other butcher.
Okay. So then I'm gonna control S. Then I'm gonna spend 2 off of Ballin to play Dawn Take You All. Each player may choose and discard a face down shadow from an enemy with which he's engaged.
I choose this
I
one.
cannot think of the last time I saw that card ever played.
Well, now,
I like
how
it.
happy are you?
I'm happy. Because I'm happy.
All right.
Do any of these have shadow
So
effects? Okay, that one did.
All right. So we've got a feint on the Orc Battalion. Great. So I'm just going to do that to him so we know he attacked or didn't, as it were. This butcher is on me for 4, eh?
Grimbjorn can defend your butcher.
Well, do you need it? I mean, this is over, right? Hold on. When he deals damage, either discard an attachment or raise by 1. Well, it's funny if he hits Eleanor, it discards her pipe, which then kills her.
That is funny.
Oh no, it wouldn't kill her. She would have 1 hit point left. Grimborn, if you want to, how many defense do you have?
I have 3 more defenses left with Grimbjorn.
So that's
just
every defense. So why don't you do it?
Right, Butcher he survives. Morgak he takes 2 damage from. And that gets rid of Mirrorvorce, and I will put it back on top of your deck there. And then he defends your Orc Butcher.
No, I want to defend it.
You want to defend it?
Yeah. Oh no, the steward.
Stewart's gone.
Oh
Okay.
man. But Aragorn never wanted it anyways.
That's right. So anyone get hit by Mugash?
I think
Nobody got
Grimbjorn.
destroyed. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Daniel,
So-
you're up.
For what?
Attacks.
I'm holding all arrows
1,
to head to Mugash.
2, 3,
You have 4
4.
arrows, my friend.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 2. I need 2 arrows.
And there's 5 from
I sent
Legolas.
4. Legolas sends 5. We really killed Mugash. Or Morgak.
Dies in a hail of arrows.
That's all we need to do is kill him, right?
And then we need to have more wild steeds than captured steeds.
And we do.
So we
We
have
do.
37 to 21.
That was fun.
38 to 21 because we killed Mugash.
I already added.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
already added.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I know. You see, if Daniel would have taken care of his guy first.
That wasn't gonna happen. I wanted to send all my arrows at
Oh.
the leader.
Well, to be fair, if we killed, let's see, I can actually kill Daniels first with Legolas, and then attack Mugak with Legolas as well. Well, there we go. Got an extra-
There,
Okay.
Mike.
Okay, now we're flexing.
38 to 21.
Now we're flexing.
Alright.
Yeah, that was fun. That was Amondin with horses.
Ben, is there anything you want to say?
He says, yeah, he was spreading around the recognition. He says, congrats. Thanks, Catherine.
That was
We didn't
a
even
ton of fun.
need the shores of Anduin.
We didn't.
I take it
I
that
enjoy
you
the
often do.
consistency of that quest.
So is Ben still there? I want to know if this was like about what the designers expected for this quest, and like with 4 decks like these, and you know what I mean? Like, was this one meant to be a reprieve in some regard? Because the other ones have been really hard. These other ALeP quests.
They go up and
I
down.
think.
The previous one I thought was similar in difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third one, the one with the vast landscapes, that was
Mike,
way Severiador.
Mike, if only we had Ben here to ask. Welcome, Ben.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
Ben.
So what did you think, Ben? Watching this, did we do all right?
Yeah. It was really fun to see it played in a 4-player game. I haven't really been able to witness that yet. Yeah, you guys did great, it looked like.
And I didn't even
Surprises
flip
that
the
you saw?
contract.
One of the things I'm intrigued by with so far, it's been consistently with what I've seen of ALeP quests is most of the threat on a lot of the encounter cards is lower than I would have guessed. And so a lot of the cards are 2 threat, 1 threat enemies that don't surge is really unusual for this point of the life of the game. And I'm intrigued by it, but you also have a lot of swarming enemies. So was there a discussion at some point about how to choose the threat of all the different encounter cards? Kind of group wide?
Yeah, it's definitely varied depending on the quest. And so some of these encounter sets were like shared from the deluxe, and so
Okay.
some of them got locked in because of that. That was interesting. We had to like modify quest ones based on that. But yeah, a lot of the times that came through usually during like play testing. Actually, like we would start out with some number, but we would tweak numbers up or down, and or either make the effects more punishing or not less punishing, and then like tweak numbers based on that as well. Yeah, so I mean there's been a lot of just like little balance and tweaks in that regard.
Okay.
Cool. Ben, was there something you saw tonight that surprised you? An interaction with cards or just anything like you're like, oh, I didn't expect them to deal with it this way or anything like that?
Honestly, nothing too surprising in that regard. I mean, there's some fun plays there, but mostly I was actually surprised with like how far ahead you're able to maintain on wild steeds to captured steeds. Like you ended nearly double the number of
almost double, yeah.
wild steeds. Yeah, which is very good. Most of the games I've seen, you end up needing to go to the shores to be able to try and reclaim some back because it's like really close there at the end.
Okay. Well, good for us.
I mean, a 4-player game that lasted, what, 5 rounds? 6 rounds?
Yeah. We won it on round 5.
We did move quickly, and Legolas was a big part of, hey, we can move on now.
Yeah, we're
Well, I think
very
Grim- that's
efficient.
true.
Grimbjorn
I
is the MVP here, I think. Hands down.
I was going to say, I think moving from that first quest stage where we're using Legolas, so you're moving at a different time than usual, definitely change some of the interactions you sometimes get, because otherwise you can get like swarmed with enemies, moving on to a stage, and suddenly now all of a sudden you have all these more attacks that are going to come out during combat. But since you were progressing during combat usually, yeah, it had totally different feel to it.
Right.
We had more time to plan for it because we went through the planning phase next.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
So it's time to issue a FAQ and errata on Legolas, right? That's what we got to do.
I did appreciate how this was at least 4-player friendly. There wasn't
Yeah, it
any
really
of
was.
those. Well, I guess Chris has railed against cards in the past that are like reveal X cards, or X is the number of characters in the game, because they so badly skew things. So I'm not surprised that they didn't make an appearance here. But
yeah,
yeah.
One of the biggest things I had to like when I was doing this was like tweaking the number of steeds that you get, on the locations. Yep. And so I spent a lot of time tweaking those numbers, but then also that per player symbol made it it simplified some things in some manner that I could, scale at least a few of the locations just based on the number of players really easily.
Yeah. Yep. And I like how all the locations have victory, so there's a maximum number of steeds in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a nice
That was smart. That is really smart.
Yeah, I mean, Elmondin is the same, but yeah. So the numbers are very high in 4-player compared to like solo.
Sure.
I mean, I think these later quests from the cycle are, on average, than some of the deluxe quests. I mean, Battle for the Beacon and that last one with all the vast keywords were just brutal. And playing in like when we did 4-player, the last one of the cycle was just brutal. We couldn't get a foothold. I mean, obviously we ended up glitching the encounter deck into an endless cycle. And then Battle for the Beacon in 2-player just finished was so hard.
I like Battle for
my
the
experience.
Beacon. That was one of my favorites.
I think that's my favorite too.
I know it's hard, but I don't know.
I haven't yet beaten Battle for the Beacon, so maybe that's something to look into.
Yeah.
But these last two, the Alberg Plot and Fire on the Estemnet, are fun, and they're not so hard that you need to really check against. It's a quest that you can just pick up and play. Yeah, you might struggle, but
you're right. You're right, Grant. You can bring a fun deck.
Yeah, and that's like I also helped design the last one as well, and these two in particular that I worked on, that was kind of a goal of mine, was to just focus on the mechanic mostly, compared to like making it difficult or something. I just really wanted to focus on the mechanic and have it really shine
Thank you,
in that way.
Yeah.
And so Alberg Plot, I wanted that choose your adventure style to it, which I think that worked out really well. That one's super fun.
Yep.
That's
and then
great.
this one,
that was so fun.
This one too, it's like I just really wanted you to have this tense moments with the steeds moving all over the place, and tense finale, hopefully.
Yeah, for other people.
Yeah, sometimes, not in this case, but
yeah, you can't always have a tense finale. It's
no, this fellowship is uniquely suited to this quest, maybe.
Well, I mean, mine wasn't at first, but then it was after a while. But
yeah,
I think it came more down to the fact that we had enough players that we could diversify. I mean, I can see this quest being, like, the ending being really difficult if we didn't have, like, a couple of good defenders and a couple of strong attackers. I can see this quest wailing on you really hard. And the fact that you can get location locked pretty easily, especially with likes of these orc war camps, hidden orc camps coming out earlier and not being able to clear them. They're just steal steeds and just end up buffing their threat to like 6 and 7 at a time.
Well, they max out, right? Like they can only take from locations that aren't camps.
Yeah.
So at least there's that. But no, I agree. And Rob in chat said, yeah, he's playing solo and he found this quest quite difficult.
Yeah, it's definitely harder solo.
Yeah, I'm sure. Mike, I sent you a message.
Did you?
I'll be right back.
One of the things I really liked about this was the consistency of the theme. You were talking about how you're aiming for that. I think you hit that. It felt like every card was about the same issue. It was about, how many steeds they're stealing, and where they're stealing from. You got to go chase them down the whole way through, and it's a constant battle between these two cards: captured steeds, wild steeds. And while each card had its own mechanic in there wasn't a ton of extra things I had to remember, which is helpful, because there's a lot of stuff like some of the things I've done. There's a lot to keep track of. And it's hard to design without having all this other stuff that you're like, I want to do all these different things. And I think being able to focus on the main thing you're going for here, I think you succeeded in that. I think that in 4-player like this, I don't know if there's enough threat to challenge a lot of fellowships. We didn't have a ton of willpower. We got some early, but I looked at the board state of the first round thinking, I've got the most willpower here, which wasn't true eventually once the daily deck got going. But and my deck doesn't get up to high willpower. I didn't get over 10 much the rest of the whole game. But we didn't really have a trouble questing the whole time. And so that's why I was curious about the different threat levels, because I'm just used to, with the more recent quests, seeing cards with 3, 4, 5 threat consistently, and I'm not seeing that from ALeP, and I'm actually really intrigued by that.
I'm happy about that. I like being able to bring a deck that doesn't have AO in it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, part of that definitely was we wanted to pull back from, or at least for this first cycle, sure, we were trying to pull back from the difficulty of that final cycle. So definitely compared to that, this does not have as much threat or is quite as difficult as some of those last few quests had, and that was on purpose.
Yeah. I mean, if we're only comparing it to Nern, then that's good. I'm glad you did that compared to Nern. It's been I guess playing the whole weekend, I got to play some of Arid Mithrin again. So it's like, oh, that's right. These things happen in there, but yeah, I enjoyed this. I had fun playing it. I think it's not as hard as some of the stuff I've played recently, and that is nothing wrong with that. It's just I noticed.
Not a good play.
It passes the fun test, so there you go.
Yeah, it definitely passes the fun test, and I think it's a nice pick-up game. It's not a game where you sit down and go, right, I'm going to be slogging through this. It's a game where you can just sit down with a couple of friends and just have a nice chill game. You don't have too much to worry about.
Oh, we were there for times in the middle. We were worried. That's
Yeah, good.
But it's not like we're playing Battle at Cardoon or the Black Gate or the Fortress of Nirn, where there is so much going on, and it's like, okay, am I dead this turn?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I really like that it hit the fun piece, because that's what I was going for.
Were there any cards we didn't see that would really hit us?
I'm trying to think. I think you saw.
This card revealed.
I think there's 9 still in the encounter deck. We never got through the encounter deck.
This whipping one.
Well, that's not true, because we kept shuffling it back in. We probably did.
Oh, and this guy's there.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
there was one side quest that got a shadow effect.
Yeah, that's cute. I'm glad we missed that.
I see a combo here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's one. Here's a location we never saw. Okay.
Damage everybody, then exhaust everybody that's damaged. Yep.
Yeah, we
That's
canceled
mean.
that one. That one was bad.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
that combo there. Yeah, you didn't see that, surprisingly. You never got the crackling horsewhip, or the cracking horsewhip. Yeah.
So,
The,
Mike, can I confess to a failing on our part?
Sure.
For Monday Night Twitch, we're all about the story here, right?
I
Like
know.
most of the things we do, right?
I know what you're gonna
And
say.
one thing we have not done in any of these ALeP Monday Night Twitches, we've never read the story, for time or for whatever. But Mike, I imagine you have read the story. So and Ben, chime in too, please. Where does this quest fit in the larger narrative and story of this campaign?
It's been a while, so I will defer this.
I'm actually, I don't know the story all that well either, honestly. But this takes place, right after leaving Aldberg. Basically, you're at Aldberg and you hear that, orcs are on the plains of Rohan and they're attacking, and they're just like overwhelming forces. So then we quickly leave Aldberg to try and catch up to these orcs and find they're just stealing all these horses, and trying to make a break with them. Don't know why. That's all we know.
Right. And is the time frame of this campaign like between the two books, like the game is?
Um,
Do you know?
yes, I believe so. This takes place, I think it's like 30 years prior to the War of the Ring.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to because Gavin's in it, and Gavin is Lanwin's friends. They have to exist at the same time.
Yeah.
Understood.
I can't remember which. I just read through the storyline of the whole thing just today because I'd forgotten most of it coming into this game, and I remember in one of the stories, was it the one before this one? I think it was Thorongil shows up, which is Aragorn.
Yep.
So, which is this name he went by when wandering through Rohan. So, this is definitely pre-saga days for a lot of reasons.
This is
Yes.
from the time
Yep.
where Thengel is actually king of Rohan, where
Right,
he was going as Thorongil. So you're talking young Theoden. So Theoden was what, 50 in the War of the Ring?
That seems
Would
about
you
right.
place this before most of the quests that were
Oh,
officially
it's-
released?
Yeah, so you're talking the beginning of like, basically talking like the end of the Hobbit, like that sort of time frame, like bang at the beginning of the 60-year skip by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Probably
Or
about
is-
50 year prior.
Yeah, I was guessing 30, 40. Could be up to like, yeah, it's some.
Oh, we got audio breaking up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm wondering when this whole cycle is complete, if I were to play all of the quests in the game chronologically, which there's been work done in some places to root out, how that would work.
That's awesome.
Where this would actually place in, and I think it sounds like it might be near the beginning, or maybe
I was gonna
right
say it
after.
sounds early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be right before or right after the Hobbit saga in terms, not like right after in terms of time wise, but like in terms of quest wise, it might be before the rest of them.
Yeah,
I think it would be.
I do think that. Yeah, it would be. But
Ooh, Ben, your audio's not working.
is it still breaking up?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Getting every other word from you, Ben.
There we go.
Hello.
All right,
Hey.
Hello.
you're back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I don't.
Oh yeah, you're
Oh.
breaking up again. That's all right. Okay, I think we might just call it.
Yeah, aside from the third quest of this cycle, they've all been really fun.
It wasn't Mountain Doom, but we did beat it.
What was that third one called again? The Horse Lord's Ire?
I want to try it
Yeah, it
again with
was-
fewer people.
Oh,
I'm not.
I'll-
I haven't called that. Sorry, I haven't settled on my opinion on that one yet.
okay. It's no Mount Doom for me, but I didn't necessarily like knocking my head against the wall of it over and over.
I think 4-player
Mike,
was pretty brutal.
You know what? Mike, I'm a sadist, so anytime you want to go up against Horse Lord's Eye, give us a call.
Awesome. Okay, Ben, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you to everyone in the chat. I saw Matt, Rob, Catherine, and thank you, Grant and Joe, for joining us. Joe, we got you out of here on time.
We did.
Daniel, it's a pleasure as always.
My friend.
And next weekend is Thanksgiving, so I'm going to chat with Daniel off air, and we'll see if we're doing a different day or what. But we're going to be finishing
Mike,
up
I need to alert our listeners that that's Thanksgiving in the metric system.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Because they might have been really confused by you
I
saying that.
was.
That's
I was
right,
not
because
even listening.
you
I
have
was
your
like,
Thanksgiving practically on Christmas. So yeah, okay.
No, we have our Thanksgiving, like when real measurements happen.
Got it. Okay. So
Yeah.
because we're so good at measurements around here.
Our measurements are inches away from yours. So,
we will
yeah,
figure
so
that out off air, but the next game we're playing, we're going to be finishing off Alice in Wonderland, and then we are back to Lord of the Rings. So
dude, I'm excited for that too.
yeah,
As someone who is not part of that world of gaming, when you say finish off, you don't mean kill.
Well,
We
Well,
might die, but
I don't know what's happening in Arkham, but if you're going to finish off Alice in Wonderland, I mean, maybe she should get away from you guys.
yeah. Well, I think Alice is our friend.
Yeah, we actually don't know.
There's
So-
a lot of things that you think are your friend. No one's your friend in that. No one's your friend.
plot twist. Alice is going to murder you in the
Yeah.
last part.
No
Oh
kidding.
my god, that'd be so great. Alice is Gurathnaka. Anyway, we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Mike. All right.
Bye.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, all.